As it comes back, it's square, 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 square. I used to go like that. So you can see it's way off my access point, right? You can see that. Things. You would see me on the third green going like this, sticking it in my belly button like this, while someone else was putting, obviously, and just working on that. Pretty good.
Milwaukee zone Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall.
Skip Kendall is 5 under today.
At the 9th. Chips in for birdie. He's tied for 3rd, 2 shots off the lead.
All right, so the next thing we would do in my block work, and that I want you to do in your block work, is I kind of come over to the, it's a putting tutor. So why I like this and why I set the tees up in this formation is because I believe, so let me grab your putter for a second. When it's down here, you take the putter back at about 4 or 5 inches behind the ball. It should look exactly the same as it does at address. So when you go back, its face angle and path are dead square to the line. As you go back just a little further, the putter should open up just very slightly and very slightly go inside the line. As it comes back, it's square, 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 square. And then the toe passes the heel and it should go just a little bit inside. So it's just on a little bit of an arc, but that 8 inches right there, about that, face angle and path are always square to the line. Why? Because you're keeping your access point, okay? If the putter gets off that access point at all, your face angle, you're gonna hit a marble because your face angle at impact is gonna be off. So for instance, I had a bad habit of dragging the handle back from address. So face on here to the camera, I used to go like that. So you can see it's way off my access point, right? You can see that right there. So when I came through, the shaft never returned back to square. So shaft was always back, so my face angle at impact was always left. So I used to aim right and pull everything back online. Didn't even know I did it until I started using one of these. Yeah. So when I got in here and I started doing this, I'd line my putter up, I'd be square to the line. I hit the left marble, first time I ever did this, not 9, but 90 times in a row. 90. I was about ready to throw my putter, right? Again, my coach didn't tell me, he wanted me to figure it out myself. Well, why are you hitting the left marble so much? I don't know. You know, I was trying to hit the right marble. I couldn't even do that. So he goes, well, are you hitting a tee? And I said, no. And he said, well, then why are you hitting the left marble? I did it, got back to impact. Well, my face is left at impact. He goes, correct, why? Figured it out, right? I never was getting it back to square because I dragged the handle back from the address position in the takeaway. That's why that access point is so important. Let's say, because this is the stuff you can figure out on course. Let's say for you miss a couple putts left on the first couple holes. Let's say you miss 2 5-footers left on the first couple holes. 1 for birdie, 1 for par. Why would that happen? It has everything to do with access point now, just what I just talked about.
Okay, so if you're dragging the handle, then I would be coming back too much with my wrists?
Well, I don't think so too much. I think what's happening is you would be what I call losing your angle. You're blocking it. So you're losing the angle forward, your access point, right? So the face is open. So I'm blocking everything. So you know that you probably had a slight block, ball went left. Face angle at impact was left, right? Because of your block. If you're a right-hander, obviously a block goes to the right. So that would be the exact opposite of what I was doing. If it was going the other direction, you know, probably for the most thing, you're dragging the handle back. When you got back to impact, obviously your face would be to the right or pulled, and you would miss it to the right. And those are the things. You would see me on the third green going like this, sticking it in my belly button like this, while someone else was putting, obviously, and just working on that. And then I'd put it down and I'd actually look at the end of the putter to make sure that that was always matching up. And then I'd forget about it and I'd go in, I'd, do my thing and, hit the next putt. And hopefully I corrected it. most likely at your level, okay, your path is probably not going to be off by much. And so most likely we're going to have to always go to, access point, and why you missing certain putts, especially if there's a pattern. So, okay, all right, so go ahead and get in here. So great setup, same stuff we did in the mirror. Everything's still the same, right? A little bit higher. Good. Okay, now I just want you to go ahead and rock. So again, you're starting right here a little bit forward, right? I want this kind of right there. Now, if in your stroke, if right before you pull it back, and your trigger is to push the putter a little bit forward, your access point then is going to change from the right side of your belly button just a little forward, which is okay, as long as you don't change the face of the putter.
Okay.
And in that case, if you're going to put the putter a little forward, because that's a little bit of a trigger that you have, we might need to change the loft of your putter too, because it might need to go a little bit. You might have to put a little bit more loft on it.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't know, I haven't seen yet if that's the case, but definitely up higher. Right? Okay. Okay, so you hit some T's in there, right? So we know some of the path was off. So that's why this is so important, because we're really working on path here too. Hands up a little higher. Good. Now just rock. Sweet. Really good. Pretty good. Did you hit a T?
I did. I hit this left one.
Okay. Let's see if we can get that putter going back and through just a little bit more square to the line. So again, it's going to go back here. When it comes through, it's going to go this way and turn like that, going through. Off. There you go. Well, still good. I think the platform moved. If you get it through the marbles and you don't hit a tee, it's like making it. Want to make more putts when it counts? Pressure-proof putting is going to show you how to do that. Grab the link below and catch your 3 free videos so you can do that under pressure.